Pulp Crazy. Please subscribe, like, and comment if you're enjoying the videos. House of the Dragon Season 1, Episode 7. This sets up the final arc in this series. Now, I know I've been calling this Season 1. Given the pacing of this particular series and the fact that we have 3 episodes left after this and kind of knowing what I know about what's to come, I think this is going to be a self-contained season. I don't expect a season 2 of House of the Dragon unless they're really going to expand what's to come. And if that's the case, we're going to have one incredibly action-packed second season. Hopefully, as long as they don't stretch it out. But I really think that this is going to all be told in this one season here. Unless they move forward in time and do a House of the Dragon, the Blackfire Rebellion down the line. This episode did a great job of putting all the main characters exactly where they need to be so the storyline can reach its climax over the next 3 weeks. I thought Emma Darcy and Olivia Cooke did a fantastic job this episode, especially Olivia Cooke. The scene where Alicent pulls a knife on Rhaenyra was really well done. Now I have to say, the scene that led up to that confrontation is one that a lot of people are talking about. It was pretty brutal seeing their children fight each other down in the catacombs like that. One of my grandfathers used to make us turn off A Christmas Story during certain parts where the children were getting violent with each other. I could only imagine his reaction to this scene where Viserys loses his eye. He's definitely a character to keep your eye on going forward. Pardon the pun. Speaking of Viserys' namesake, Paddy Considine, he's been the mainstay throughout this. Him and Matt Smith, they've really turned in consistently good performances. I actually enjoyed seeing Daemon kind of stand back and just witness the chaos that was going on all around him. It was pretty amusing. He seemed like he was having a pretty good time. Now, I know a few episodes ago I was really praising the special effects department, especially when it comes to the dragons. This episode, they did do a good job, but the scene where Prince Viserys was right up against Vhagar, that looked a little wonky. That probably shouldn't have made it past the editing room floor. That probably should have been cleaned up a little bit. Still looks pretty good, but just not the right kind of seamless animation, the seamless blend of live action and CGI that you're used to from these guys. But overall, I really enjoyed the episode, and I'm actually really enjoying this series. Those of you who haven't started watching yet, I'd wait a couple more weeks so you could binge it all in a couple sittings. I think it'll be even better that way. I'm really glad I gave this series a chance early on, and I hope HBO continues to mine Martin's material for additional series. This series does a great job of showing that if you have any George R.R. Martin original material to work from, the series is going to have soul. It's going to be a lot better than the fan fiction that concluded the original Game of Thrones seasons, when the TV show caught up and then surpassed the material that Martin had written for A Song of Ice and Fire thus far. Fire and Blood Volume 2 will be coming out at some point. You know there's going to be some good material to mine there for television. And I cannot believe they haven't adapted any of his Dunk and Egg stories yet. But regardless, I'm looking forward to seeing the next 3 episodes of House of the Dragon Season 1 and seeing how this wraps up. Pulp Crazy is located at pulpcrazy.com. I'm facebook.com/pulpcrazy, and I'm at pulpcrazy on Twitter and Instagram.